Dear God. Sonic is dead? What is happening? Oh, I hope it's not too loud. You really enjoyed this game, you hope that I do too. I hope I do too. Is that too loud for you guys? It might be a little too loud. It's a little loud for me, but I can turn that down on my end. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Probably just fine, actually. Hold on. It's a little loud for me. I'm gonna turn it down. There we go. Hello, hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I've been waiting for this since 2006. Look at this, dude. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Look at all these characters, the way they're designed, it's so good. Look, dude, look at SP. Dude, look at Vector, man. Everyone just looks so good, even on this title screen. Se murió! Half hours of worth last night. I was genuinely surprised by how good it was. Damn, even Sammy thinks it's good. I'm excited. Haven't seen you in a while either, said the Sonic Theorist. Why have you not been showing up to the comic book stream? We've been here. That's okay. I understand not everyone wants to watch the comics, but that's okay. Am I gonna do everything wrong with on this game? I mean, eventually, probably. For this, I'm just gonna go back to my default light. This game was such a fun time. I am glad. That's what I've heard. Why isn't everyone excited for Penders? You ready for a very good time? I am excited for a very good time. Set my name to Maxwell. Why Maxwell? Try to find all the references. With my knowledge of Sonic, I will see how many references I can find. Although I don't know if it like references the IDW comics in any way, because it looks very much in the IDW style, like art-wise. I wonder if like the shading looks very IDW, looks very Tracy Yardley almost. So Shadow's like a Starbucks barista. That's what I've seen, but I think he's like a train conductor. He might be. All right. Well, I'm gonna wait for more people to show up. Meanwhile, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? The character designer actually was ready to be. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah. Mario movie tomorrow. True. Yeah. We get to talk about that on Thursday, I guess. Wait for the Mario movie. Nice. They be dripping. They do be dripping. Got a headache? I'm sorry. More, there's over 200. Okay, and I don't know why that it needs to stop. I don't know why you think that's a cutoff point. Like no one else can be here. Yes, no spoilers, please. I have not, as the title says, I am reacting to this, so I do not know anything that happens here other than it is fun. So, as always, if you see someone in chat saying a spoilie and you want me to not see a spoilie, you can either post 7s, or if you are a channel member, you can also use the 7 command. Comiendo. I'm good too. This Out from Frontiers one, that would be really cool. Honestly, it's weird though, because like, I see that hat and all I can think of is Daniel. Sailboat. I like the part where Sonic was dead for a really long time. Still recovering from the alcohol. Gee, well, you partied hard, it seems. Happy birthday. I hope this will help you relax. I hope so, too. But yeah, alrighty. Well, let's get into it, then. This music is very nice. As with every game, I like to check... Okay, question. Should I have my cursor on for this, or do you think that doesn't matter? It might not matter, but... The Ayer character is a Quokka, except they look so generic to be a specific animal. Which one are we talking about? I don't remember. Yes? Okay, yes, have cursor. It doesn't matter. Well, I will listen to the people who say that I should have the cursor on. So I'm going to have the cursor on. I'm going to go into the options first, because that's normally what I like to do. Copyright view? Sure. .tween license. Daniel Giardani, Demi-Giant. Interesting. So that's the person that developed this, right? Semi-Giant. Danielle Giordani. Okay. I'm assuming. It's so weird to not see, like, Sonic Team... Because I know that the end-user license agreement was there at the beginning when I installed it. And it did say, like, Bernardo Pacheco. Dude, a bunch of Paisas worked on this? Poppins font. Preamble. Licenses for all, like, the fonts and stuff. The Creative Commons license. I don't even see Sonic Team or, like, Sega anywhere here. I know that this does belong to Sega, though. Because of the end-user license agreement that I had to, like, accept at the beginning when I installed it. It's just weird to not see, like, Sega at the very top. Text animation, yes, I'll have that on. Graphics and audio. That's fine. Yes. Assist mode. We designed the difficulty of the think levels for experienced Sonic fans, but we understand every player has a different skill level and need. If these levels are inhibiting your enjoyment of the game... Oh, right. Okay. No, I'm good. Okay. So yeah, let's get into it. I was like, what is it talking about? This is a visual novel. But then I remembered, like, oh, wait, there are things in it. Okay.
Whew! Made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far, so good for my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name here.
Hello, my name is... So long, Sonic. Thank you, Sulfedge. Good to see you again with the 220. Rice. Name them Bingle. My name is Rice Bingle. Please let... Yes! Okay, perfect. That's my name. You whore.
Rice Bingle! Did I spell that right? I think so.
Sure did.
Hope passengers can read my scribble.
Fucking Rice Bingle. That's really funny. Dining car. Okay.
Uh-oh. Am I nervous? Is this my first day on the job, jitters? Working the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Rice Bingle. Shake it off. Ow!
Rice Bingle, did I just see you hitting yourself?
Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you this morning?
Quite all right, myself, though feeling a bit bittersweet.
Is that because you're a sweetie? Oh, God, I need to shut up.
Trying to butter me up on the first day, are we? Alas, today's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years.
That's how long Sonic's been around. Rice Bingle, the dining car connoisseur. Thank you with the 2. He's just the dog version of Big. He does look like the dog version of Big. What made me think of Rice Bingle? Greg said Rice, and then someone else said Bingle, and I'm like, okay, sure.
Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another.
Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir.
Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. We get to fuck now. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia locked.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool. Soulfetch, thank you for the new membership. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Rice Bingle the Quokka. It's perfect.
Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. If you know what I mean. We'll shower together. Shower sex is not that great, but you know what? It works.
I can see why his wife's Hey, now. This is for children. Hey, now. Hey, now. This is what dreams are made of.
Enough of my quibbles. Today is your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today.
Ah, the menu has been added to our inventory. It means now canonically 13 instead of 12. Really?
I can open the inventory anytime to view items I've received. I should look over the menu carefully. Oh, right now. Okay. The Mirage Express dining menu. It features chili dog, instant ramen, and chicken cordon.
Oh, bro, chicken cordon bleu? Fuck yeah. My favorite. This is like one of my favorite foods.
Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. Though I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car?
Okay. Red Rangoon's no? I would remember because I just mentioned it.
Ding, ding, ding! Glad you can read the menu, okay?
Velstrazo, hello! Just want to thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate that. You don't have to say anything. I appreciate the super chat. What is chicken cordon bleu? Well, the way I know it, chicken cordon bleu is like chicken stuffed with like ham and cheese, and it's amazing.
A little about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art high-speed smart train with all the latest gadgets.
A smart train, interesting.
This train can really handle anything you throw at it.
So this is, for reference, this is normally what I would play on like my Twitch channel, so you guys are getting like the full experience.
We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave.
Talk to some people twice, okay.
After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful.
This train is exclusively used for events, not a passenger train.
I remember that from the interview. What's the event today?
A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that, you'll be on your own. So I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood?
I'll make you proud, sir.
Glad this old man can rest easy. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard!
This reminds me of Chapter 6 of 1,000 Year Door. Omnihog with the 5, thank you so much. If it doesn't have Sonic Forces Speed Battle music, Speed Battle by Sega Hardlight, it isn't anywhere near high tech. Yeah, you can just play like on the walls. You can just play Sonic Forces Speed Battle. Oh. The doors are open. Hey, I see Amy, I see Knuckles, and I think that's Sonic?
Hey, it's me! Wow, this train is incredible! What fascinating tech!
I love his little hat.
You're right, Tails. I can get used to staying on a train like this.
What, are you a butcher? What are you dressed as, Vector?
What did you all expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party.
Oh, this is her birthday party. Okay. Actually, that makes sense because 30 years ago, Sonic CD came out. That makes sense.
This train is as elegant as you are, Amy. I can't promise I won't take anything, though.
I was gonna say, did they censor my girl? They did not.
Calm down there, Rouge. Can I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop?
It was a pen, Knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen?
What cast of characters am I stuck with? Me, Rice Bungle. Or Bingle, sorry.
Get a hold of yourself, Rice Bingle. You're sweating through your uniform.
Hey, pal, can I get one of those chili dogs?
Of course, sir.
Are you a pirate?
Oh no, I'm more nervous than I thought. Me, Rice Bingle.
Sonic! Wait until I announce everyone's roles to get food!
Sorry about that, birthday girl.
I'll be coming around the mountain when I come, with my wife, around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, Rice Bingle, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk to and we'll collect their ticket.
Full name, Rice Bingle Bungle. That's me.
Okay, got it.
Oh, dear God. Let's talk to... Ooh, I can check more people? Okay, good. Just making sure.
Howdy, could I please get your ticket?
The illustrations are so good.
I think that's a ticket. But I really don't want to argue with this guy. He seems tough. Rougher than the rest of them.
Everything looks good, thank you.
That one Elliot with the 5, thank you so much. You love how all the characters look in this art style. They're so cute. Dude, I love this. This is great.
Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either.
Oh my God, did you see how his, like, arms were folded? That looks really good, actually.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Maybe we should leave this dude alone. Can I take your order?
Not interested.
Either he's really not interested or he doesn't know how to read.
My name's Jared, I'm 21 and I never learned how to read. Chicken cordon bleu does sound good, though.
My man.
Well, that answers that. He does know how to read.
Can I get your ticket, young'un?
here, sir! Bitches!
The crossover.
Thank you. May I offer you any of these snacks we have on board? No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt and eat shaded hard. No way! I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. Don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies. Okay. Absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Oh, thank goodness someone on this train is normal.
What would you like for Christmas, young boy?
What a beautiful train! I feel completely at ease. The menu, sir? I don't like reading things from strangers.
What? Okay.
Fair enough.
Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself aboard.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. I just like helping.
When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst. My kid swore you would swoop in eventually. And you did. A little 6 months too late, but you did. My brother died in the invasion, though, so... did you really have to take that long to break out of prison? No hard feelings, though. Can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude.
Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. Sorry about your brother, though.
Wait a second. Is he Sonic the Hedgehog?
I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now.
Yes, have fun now.
Will do. Thanks. Shoot. I was supposed to get Amy a cake. What am I gonna do?
Can I get your order?
I'll be back for that chili dog.
For a hero such as yourself, it'll be on the house. Brother murderer.
I appreciate that. Kinda forgot my wallet at home.
And how was he gonna buy the chili dog earlier?
Oh, look at our boy Espio, dude.
Could we please see your ticket?
This is definitely gonna be a 2-day thing, for sure.
Of course. Excellent. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely. I appreciate it.
There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease.
You consider me calming?
Ah! He's looking right at me!
I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious.
Wow! Ninjutsu? That sounds like a lot of difficult training.
Can you cling onto walls, Mr. Spider-Man?
Cling onto walls? What kind of a question is that?
I most certainly can.
That was Knuckles' voice.
I most certainly can.
The conductor looks a bit too smug at that answer.
What if the conductor's just Eggman?
This train is exquisite. I'm enjoying my time already.
Can I take your order?
Royal Star with the 5 thank you so much. Where Charmy, Cream, and Big Cream and Amy are great friend. You can't tell me Big would pass up the opportunity to eat cake, or is he still stuck in cyberspace? In Space? Yes, I guess so. Nicholas Mendula with the 5 thank you so much. My voicing is excellent. Thank you so much.
I would order one of each, but I'm here for the party. I'll eat when everyone else does.
What excellent principles.
Plus, I had a snack right before this.
Oh.
Sure, I can check both options.
Actually, never mind. Agreed. Great!
Thanks.
Good luck with that.
I'll figure something out.
Me too.
Glad to hear it.
What the hell? Aperitifs.
Yummy! Don't mind if I do.
Stupid rice bingle, you're not supposed to eat the aperitifs.
Rice bingle! Those are for our guests, you know? Train, be sure Rice Bingle only gets one of those if they ask.
My name is Arm. What is my purpose?
You serve cakes!
Oh my god.
Did the arm just kinda nod? Actually, Train, the conductor wants me to have the whole plate.
Good try, young buck.
Christopher gives with the 5. Thank you so much. Everything wrong with Murder of Sonic. Also, hope I have fun this game's a trip. Yes, eventually. I would love to do that.
The train and I have worked together a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want.
Drat! Those snacks look really tasty, too.
Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket?
Look at Vector. He looks so good, dude.
Yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket.
Huh? Seems to be avoiding eye contact.
Is something amiss, sir?
I seem to have misplaced my ticket.
Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear.
I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is.
He's not hiding his embarrassment very well.
Don't you worry. We'll take a look around for you and see if it turns up.
That would be amazing. Thanks a million.
Oh, they're very nice.
Seems as though we should keep our eyes peeled for his ticket.
Find anything yet?
We're still looking.
Keep me posted, kid.
Yo, Zinni with the 10 months. Thank you so much. You've been working on editing your stream VOD of this game. Super excited to share with anyone when it's all done. Thanks for inspiring. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Oh, I was like, what? I am enjoying it. We're still at the beginning, though, so.
Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket?
Why, certainly.
Thank you, miss. And thank you for choosing our fun train for your birthday festivities.
Well, the birthday discount certainly helps.
Doesn't love a good bargain. I know I do.
And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley. I saw those movies with the guy who plays James Bond, the Glass Onion or whatever it was called. I loved it. It was great. If I have to cancel my Netflix account, though.
Doesn't love a good thrill.
You see, I'm a girl who loves the good true crime podcast. I listen to all of them. That Chapter, Disturbing. I like Coffee House Crime. I love Nick Crowley. I love.
Maybe we should leave her to have fun.
Before we move along for you, miss.
Oh, how fun! Thank you. Where do I use this?
That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday!
The birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition.
Very useful. We'll use this wisely. Thank you.
Wait, I have to talk to her again.
I wonder what cake topper Sonic picked out for me.
Can I take your order?
No thanks. I'm saving room for my birthday cake. I love Sonic's cake, if you know what I mean.
Oh, did someone bring a cake for you?
Yes, that was Sonic's job.
Uh-huh. Funny, Sonic looks awfully nervous all of a sudden.
Sonic, why did you turn to look at the wall? Sonic?
Uh-oh.
I bet it's a good one.
I bet you're right.
Yep, sure is. Zinni with the 2, thank you so much. Kim Kofwan joins King of Fighters 15 tonight. Taekwondo hype. Oh, a Taekwondo fighter. I actually used to take Taekwondo as a kid. It was very fun. Pick Amy again for a funny? Like again? Like, keep talking to her? Or no? Did I do it already? Destroy with the 5, thank you so much. Vector should be on his knees thinking whatever god is out there.
I forgot my ticket.
Yeah, it would not fly. Absolutely not. Oh, he wrote that before I did. Okay.
Here.
Thank you. Everything is in order.
Seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with?
You sell gift bags here?
Oh, no, sadly, but I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you. That stare. So cold.
Russ Bingle, you're shivering. You need me to fetch your jacket?
No, I'm good. What else do you need? Can I take your order? Only 3 items on the menu.
Sorry, sir, is everything not to your liking?
I just expected more from a train, so state of the art. You don't even have drinks listed. He's not wrong, but I'm still offended somehow.
We offer water, coffee, and Chaos Cola as well, sir.
I'll have to take you up on the coffee soon. Just the beans in a spoon, though. I like my coffee like I like my women. Black. What? I'm very straightforward if you haven't noticed. I can't get a read on this guy. What else do you need? Nothing, just saying hello. Maybe I should, move on.
Oh, I don't have Skylar here with me.
May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see.
A princess such as myself must always be punctual.
Princess? Did she just say princess?
If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere?
A separate dimension, actually.
Separate what?
Just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back on my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world than my own, so I admit I am a bit excited.
Oh, I didn't realize that they tasted different.
Oh, you don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess.
Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess?
Was I doing Jason's voice for Shadow, or was it... I was trying to do Jason's, but, I mean, I could... See, screens near ceilings are clickable multiple times, too. Okay. I mean, I could do Kirk's as well. Like...
What are you doing? Please get up.
Why can I not win with this group?
I mean, I already tried... Well, I didn't try talking to him twice. Hold on. Oh. Never mind. I thought there was going to be alternate dialogue, but no.
You do not need to bow every time you see me. Oh, sorry. Can I take your order? I'm saving myself for cake, thank you. Thank you, though.
Are you sure? Our instant ramen doesn't disappoint. You could heat it up yourself.
I'm quite sure.
No more bowing. Got it.
Wonderful.
Not see anything. Hold on, maybe there's something over here I can interact with.
Ah! Ha! Huh? What's sticking out of the napkin holder?
Say, wasn't someone looking for their ticket earlier? Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner.
And let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin.
Lost ticket added to my inventory. Hell yeah.
Find anything yet?
Well, we might just have what you need. Rice Bingle, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up?
So sad to see a ticket alone and confused like this. We'll return it, I have faith. Just like Vector does.
Oh, thank God, Jesus and the Holy Spirit. There, there it is. That's my ticket. Thanks so much to you both. I was really worried you kicked me out and I'd miss the murder mystery.
Old Rice Bingle here would have their hands full kicking you out.
Rakeem Insolence, thank you so much for the 5. Shadow said in the Twitter takeovers that he eats coffee beans straight. That's true. You're right. I forgot about that. You are right. Click the top right of the screen. Okay.
You're right. I wouldn't leave without a fight. I've got the power of God and anime on my side.
Wait, who made me both the microwave expert and security guard?
You're both all right in my book. Thanks again for the assist.
Of course. Just let us know if you need anything else.
Top right of the screen. Don't see anything. There's nothing on the... Aha! Welcome aboard the Mirage Express. Happy birthday, Amy. Oh, the weather. Nice. So apparently this is on a Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. This is a Tuesday then. Or maybe a Monday, because maybe this is the main thing. Okay, cool.
Well, hello, you two. What can I do for you?
Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket?
My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. Come back if you need anything else, you hear? Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well.
Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Gonna have to kindly ask for that back.
Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go.
Pulls it out of her cleavage.
I may not be actually the best at judging character.
Okay, everyone.
Oh.
Okay, everyone. Time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery.
And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure.
Ah, the conductor's car.
You remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express.
Absolutely. You can count on me. To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own.
And Train? Assist Rice Bingle if they need any help, won't you? That's all I need to hear. You have my trust.
Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor in his train.
Excellent. I'll be off then. See ya.
Zinni, with the 5, thank you so much. Make sure to save. The game might bork during a minigame segment. It happened to you, so just wanted to make sure. Oh, thank you. I will make sure to do that. Thank you.
I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking the place up either. This train is the state of the art and has systems for dealing with all that. For everything else, please talk to Rice Bingle here if you need anything.
Sounds good!
Absolutely.
Will do.
Jesus.
Will do.
Goodbye now.
I like that guy.
Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust that you all read your lore cards as well.
Lore cards? That must be details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people would know the murderer's intentions.
Now, on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered and the rest will be suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for characters we'll be playing. Participation is required, for it is my birthday.
Of course!
Birthday girl makes the rules.
Sonic, you are a ship captain, and you'll be stationed in the conductor car.
Naturally. That's where the captain would go.
Tails, you are the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Indubitably. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon.
Got it.
Rouge, you're a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're a titan of industry, both in the casino.
What's the difference?
There is none.
Sounds fun.
Vector, you're the butcher, and SPO the poet, both found in the library.
Hear that, SPO? We get to hang out together.
Do what? Read?
Maybe we can, make a tower of books or something.
Shadow is the locksmith hanging out in the lounge. Shadow, how did you get it? Who are you? And how did you get in here?
I'm a locksmith. And, I'm a locksmith.
And last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that?
I actually predicted right. Wait, what about Vector being the the butcher? Yes.
I was listening in. Hope that's okay.
Yeah, he does look like just a guy. Does my throat hurt when I do Vector's voice? A little bit, but I mean, it's nothing that, like, is gonna ruin my voice. Honestly, I probably shouldn't even have this on, just to not be distracting. I'm gonna turn the cursor off.
More than all right. You can help ensure everyone's following their roles. Oh, that reminds me. I have a map for each of you.
Everyone's station is marked on this map as well. How convenient.
Map added to my inventory. He does look like a barista.
The rules of this game are as follows. There is a murderer amongst you all. Among us. The murderer can kill a single participant however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count, just like Among Us. Everyone must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. Just like Clue. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can. Find clues and interrogate. Talk to other people if you must, like Among Us. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle and the murderer can do their bingo. Is everyone ready?
Sounds like everyone's excited. And did you just say that I'm the murderer?
Everyone, to your stations. Ah, this is so exciting! A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses.
I know, it's kind of scary. How thrilling.
I don't know which one. Oh, man.
How thrilling. I have goosebumps.
Same! Ah, isn't it awesome?
Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone, while the murderer is bingling with everyone?
Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer.
Ah, it's like the card game that Nathan hates. Mafia. There's like two assigned characters can't be the thing. Nate Clone with the 5 thank you so much. Rice Bingle, you're clearly missing context with Charles playing the Sonic Murder game, so you don't care. I'm enjoying it, thank you. That's cool, but I don't read. Maybe save before each show. Yeah, oh, fair.
So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place.
This way, there's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways. What do you think everyone's doing?
Oh, probably inspecting their stations and talking amongst one another, like Among Us.
I love it says the name. Okay.
Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters.
Do you know what their character motivations are, Amy?
No, the lore cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them.
This is a bird! He's pretty cool! He's my favorite color! Green-blue!
How did I come up with Rice Bingle? Because Greg suggested the name Rice, and someone else suggested the name Bingle, and I was just like, yeah, why not both? Yeah, Tails is good. Yo, what's up, Pippin? Tails is, in fact, giving me the bird.
My backstory is that I was once best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. Isn't that Amy's backstory?
My lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist.
Not gonna lie, this sounds kind of fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty, and security duty, and bitch boy duty if I'm being honest. Huh?
The train started moving!
It's so fast! Grab onto something! What is going on? I'm slipping!
Hold on!
I can't!
No!
Uh-oh. Oh, dear God. For too long a reason, but Rice is kind of a generic kind of food. Ah, that's fair.
You're both awake!
Yeah. Seems like the train has slowed down considerably. Is everyone all right? Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay. It seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet.
When should I reload my save, though? I don't know when I should redo my save. Now? After every room? Okay.
Seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet. This train can reach such incredible speeds.
We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure.
Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview. We should go check on the others. Rice Bingle, could you get the door? Of course. Sorry, there's stuff in the way. Seems the door is blocked, and I don't think it's budging.
Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico Pico hammer! I didn't bring it.
What do you mean you didn't bring it?
It's my birthday! It was supposed to be fun! I didn't know it was gonna be a train that was gonna crash into something and we're gonna be stuck in the closet!
You stupid bitch, you have hammer space! You're supposed to carry it everywhere we go!
Well, I didn't fucking know!
Huh?
Let's find another way out. Let's start looking for clues. I'll search over here.
Reloading after Rice talks is best. Oh, okay.
I know Amy. She's hiding something. Huh? I suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened. Listen, I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks, and I'm gonna need your help. You're gonna be the bitch boy for once. I thought I already was the bitch boy. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around this closet, then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation. Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it. That's my cue to reload my save.
I think.
How exhilarating.
I know! The production on this train is astounding!
It's definitely more intense than I expected. It seems we've been knocked.
Okay, yeah, okay. Alright, here we go. Thank you, Pippin. Glad to hear from you. Oh god, do I have... Hold on. I need the immersion. Give me a sec.
I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood?
Understood. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-Flicky companion did. Happy to hear it! Now let's get searching!
You bitch, you have a spoon.
What's this? A rod? The tip is broken. It looks to have originally been attached to something. I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it.
Stick is added to our inventory. Sticks? Possible sticks reference? Okay. Before I talk to Amy, I want to gather everything that's here.
Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin. If I become as optimistic as this kid. What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here, sure. I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately. Ever since the fucking chili dog image showed up on Sonic Channel, people won't stop redrawing it and thinking that all I do is make food for Sonic. Bitches! I can cook a mean cast iron pizza! I've only had microwave lunches this week.
Wait, can I check this items twice? Or should I check the items twice?
The shelf blocking our exit is currently not budging. Hey, Rice Bingle! Look closely at this!
I only just now realized you weren't subscribed. Well, you are now. That's the important thing. You have to screw every minigame segment once? Really? Damn, that sucks.
I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed. There's nothing on the shelf that could have fallen into, and I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it.
Crack on the shelf is added to my inventory.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened.
Oh, should I have talked to Amy first? Shit.
The wet floor sign, keeping people safe and alert. Oh, but what's this? Here's some weird runes underneath the wet floor sign. It says, Cuidado, piso mojado. Wonder what that means. What ancient language could this be?
I think that's just Spanish.
Oh! Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me.
Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say.
But he was going so fast, he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. It was pretty embarrassing.
Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose.
What's the latest?
Find any clues yet? Okay.
I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out and then watch the room. Even though I think those were plastic spoons.
Dig ourselves out. On a train.
I mean... I'll keep looking.
Find any clues yet?
I found a spoon. Oh, shit. Wait, didn't we say this before? My bad.
Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us.
What? You accused me on my own birthday? How dare you?
This isn't going to be easy, is it?
I've been stuck in here just like the 2 of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding?
Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? She could have attempted to escape. Ah, shit, I should have saved. Fuck.
I don't think you were sitting idly by while Rice Bingle and I were knocked out. Also, why the hell did we show up in the... It was what a coincidence that we landed here in a closet, you know? You attempted to escape the closet.
Prove it. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape or help me search for a way out.
I can save right now? Oh, shit. Shit, you're right. Save. Do we have evidence to prove that?
Rice Bingle, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that has been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back.
All right, let's do it. What proves Amy attempted to escape the dining car closet? Oh, could it be the map? You know where this closet is. Yeah, let's just do the menu because there's no way.
I'm not quite sure this will convince Amy. Let's give it another try. What evidence proves Amy attempted to leave the closet?
How many times do I have to, give her the wrong thing? Just once, or... Examine the evidence! Examine it! Oh, welcome, Emmanuel. Welcome back. You can do it infinitely? Okay. Well, I mean, you don't get, new dialogue is what I mean. Okay, well, let's start with this. Let's start with the crack on the shelf.
What? Some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over! Damage makes sense! You have no argument here! You're grasping!
Okay, Tails. What now?
Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy?
So now I have to explain myself. Well, you see,
When I get stumped, I like to think. What would Sonic do?
What would Sonic do?
Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses.
Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone.
Sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think. What would Sonic do? And find your argument.
All right, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow a train of thought and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Ah, here we go. Rice Bingle's Dream Gear. Okay, so I gotta use these and okay. So I gotta mess this up at least once, you guys said, right? This is cool, dude. I love this. I gotta rice bungle this. Okay. Well, you see, it's because of,
I knew you were grasping!
Rice Bingle, let's follow that train of thought again, shall we?
Okay, so there is no consequence to that. Okay. But you only have to do that once, I'd assume, right? This is neat. Boing. Yep, okay, good. So the bug was that the controls never popped up, meaning the game never started. Oh. Well, I'm glad that I did kind of save.
Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me that on a train this well kept, that the damage was here before we arrived?
Dude, Rice Mingle could work at CinemaSins.
Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then?
Some sort of stick. Could also be a handle.
But is that a stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage?
Ah, again. So this way. Ah, shit. My bad. I fumbled it. I rice bungled it. Honestly, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Sega Sonic Cafe games. Like, remember when you guys saw me play Shadow Shoot? It reminds me of that a little bit.
You're right. A stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own.
But if it's attached to something, it could. Like, let's say, a hammer? This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer!
You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed.
The handle to your hammer snapped right off!
It says you both dead. I tried to get us out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack, and the handle ripped right off. I mean, I have been using this shit for like 30 years. It only makes sense that it would fall off eventually. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me.
She does look genuinely sorry about the situation.
I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy.
It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it.
Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective, and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things up here, a little elbow grease there, and... fixed!
Hells! Thank you!
According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick.
Alright, stand back!
The shelf completely shattered. Incredible!
We did it! We're free!
I dabble as a glue sniffer, so I know how to solve this.
You're gonna take notes so I might forget something important later on? Interesting. This might be difficult to, like, figure out for, like, for everything wrong with. I feel like they really thought about the dialogue here. Why won't I save? I mean, I haven't had any... There's really no point to, I feel like. For what? Why do I have to save every 2 seconds? I hate doing that shit.
Great job, Amy! Let's get out of here!
I haven't really had any dialogue changes anyway, so, like... Omnihog with the 2, thank you so much. It'll be $200 for the patch service, Amy. Yeah, thanks.
Wait, is that... It can't be!
Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic! Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once.
Fine, I'll save right now, but I don't... Like, there's really not much of a... I mean, I'll save here, I guess, but, like, what... How am I supposed to know when, like, oh, I'm gonna have to come back to this point at some point? I mean, I'll just save before dialogue choices, exactly. I don't really need to save every single time.
Amy, wait! I want to figure out who did this too! Wait for me!
What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? Body numb. Can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic? Sonic?
I got past the bug. I should be good now. Okay, good.
Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. These wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or this is serious? Sonic? Sonic! Oh no. Oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Rice Bingle. What do I do?
I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I'll leave their care to you, Rice Bingle, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride.
I don't actually remember him saying that, but he must have, right? He said that, right?
Someone murdered my darling Sonic!
Amy said enthusiastically. Thank you for the 5, Aura.
I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this isn't part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, Conductor. You'll see.
What if the conductor's just Metal Sonic in disguise or whatever? It's funny. Does the game actually have the cojones to kill Sonic? Hey! That's what I was hoping it would look like Mirage Saloon.
Whoa, look at this place.
Fucking Omo Chow.
Amy? Amy, are you in here?
I've looked around. I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me?
Yeah. Just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt?
I love that, like, the outside, you can see the outside, like, it's the trees in Green Hill Zone, and they have, like, a Gaussian motion blur effect. That's really cool, actually.
Hey, Tails, where are you?
Rice Bingle, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. Seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me?
He's laughing?
Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine.
It's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you?
Oh, of course, sure. Now if I ever need a snack, you've got me.
Fair.
As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman.
Look, oh, he looks so cute, dude. He looks so cute.
Not a proper detective without baggage.
This is true.
Yay, varmints.
Hold on.
It's my job to keep an eye on you. The train rules say I gotta stay and watch after everyone.
You just want to hang out with me, don't you? I can see it in your eyes.
How is everyone great at reading people but me?
As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, my guy was dead.
Yay, varmints. What are y'all doing in my saloon?
He's trying so hard to stay in character.
Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic.
Sarah Rose is happy. All right, thanks, Cindy, for stopping by. Yeah, we're Doctor Strange. That's Rice Bingle's power. He has reverse chaos control. He doesn't like go forward in time. He goes back.
I can see that. Amy moseyed on through and told me all about it. And two ain't enough of that.
Damn it! I was trying to like really flex my voice acting muscles, trying to do Knuckles as a cowboy, and now you're just like, what? Fuck it. I was like, God damn it!
Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy.
We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder, and even help us establish your alibi. And
Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone.
He's obviously agitated about something. Why take it out on us?
I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Rice Bingle, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate.
Right, let's do it. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep my eye out.
Poor Omochao. Hate to see him like this. Oh, hate to see them like this.
You know, it makes sense for Omochao to be non-binary. Although I'm pretty sure they've referred to them as him before. But whatever. Yeah, maybe they should go back to the dining car to check if Sonic is alright. Or, just hang in the saloon. Whatever. Yeah, I know that the Knuckles hat is a Novia reference.
What did they do?
Medical malpractice.
Was not expecting that answer.
Interesting.
Clearly we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try.
Ass! You're telling me that there's the possibility to play Super Monkey Ball and you can't? Ass! Rare the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog L. Rare L, dude.
Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches. Who could have done that?
What are you two looking at me for?
Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. There.
Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed.
There's gonna be something, I swear to God. No, I swear, Tails. Just you wait.
It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me.
I like Rice Bingle. He's a good character.
Breathtaking views.
The train passes by some incredible sights.
It's the chains from Little Planet. I love it.
I'm just happy to be traveling at normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters.
I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. Like in Sonic 4, like in Sonic Rivals 2, trying to think what else. I kinda did that in Rail Canyon too.
Are we in Palm Tree Panic? No, I think we're just at Never Lake. Oh, Mirage Island. Oh, that's the name of it.
Huh? I'll never understand this friend group.
Rice Bingle, this is interesting.
What is? Just few used cups.
Sure, but why are there 3? And also, one of them has lipstick on it. Red lipstick.
Knuckles was really thirsty?
Rice Bingle, This one has lipstick on the rim.
That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone must have been in here.
We should log this. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened.
Not yet. Wait, there's another arcade over there. That one's fine. We could play it there. Howdy, partners. Splatoon-free establishment. Oh, lame. Visit Coliseum Highway Zone. Coliseum Highway. That's from Sonic Rivals 1. I hate that I know that. Right? That is from Sonic Rivals 1, right? God damn it, I hate that I know that. Nerd!
Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Knuckles always likes snacking on nuts.
Kinda bland.
I say, as his Tails is caught in 4K, snacking on some nuts.
Seems like someone licked all the salt off him.
The biggest fucking crime, in my opinion. The biggest crime.
What?
Or maybe they're just unsalted, I don't know.
Alright, Train, what's up with you? Was it Train? Was it Train who killed Sonic? What if it was Zero? What if it has Zero's, and this is copium, but like, it has Zero's color scheme, kind of.
The robotic arms here are really helpful.
Hello, it is I, the friendly neighborhood hand. Arm, I mean.
What's Arm doing to my hair?
Fix it up a bit. That's incredible.
What interests you, tech? Oh, should I fear for my job a little bit? How can we tell it How well can it microwave?
I mean, they wouldn't have hired you if not, I mean, right?
Huh, that's funny. The door is locked tight. We can't go any further.
I wonder how Amy was able to leave that. I mean, you can just go underneath, right? Or above? You don't have to go through it.
Good point. When were these doors locked? And how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind.
You just say a blue screen? I hope I'm not missing anything. I guess just Knuckles now, right? I don't see anything else I can interact with, I don't think.
Thought I told you, leave me alone.
God, this art is so good, dude.
I like your hat.
Huh.
Knuckles, are you blushing? You little blushy boy? You think the Rice Bingle's flirting with you? Oh, Knuckles.
I said leave me alone.
Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented.
Did you adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? Oh, you little so-and-so.
I said leave.
Please don't beat me up.
No promises.
Knuckles, would you ever fight me?
I have fought you, Pipsqueak. You bruise too easily. Wouldn't be fun.
I bruise easily too. I guess I wouldn't be fun to fight either.
No, I'd fight you. I'd beat the shit out of you, kid.
Sorry, Rice Bingle. I wish you luck.
He's not actually going to fight me, right?
If I talk to him again, it's just gonna be the same.
What now?
Okay, I could have just done either one.
Can I take your order?
Before I do that.
Not hungry.
Well, if you ever are, you'll let me know, won't you?
Sure. Like a butler of sorts, right?
Come on, Rice Bingle. You're not a butler. Tell him that. Stand up for yourself. Pussy up. Yeah, like a butler. Fuck.
Excellent. Thank you, butler.
Damn it!
I'm not gonna remember which save is which at this point. Yeah, I know. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think that this is genuinely an April Fool's joke. I think that, like, it's no coincidence that they released it, like, a day before April Fool's, because it's like, haha, look, it's like a joke game, but it's, like, a real game, right? Like, yeah, it was for April Fool's, but it was also meant to be, like, unironically a fun game. You know what I mean? But it's not even like that. I mean, to say it's a game is, I mean, yeah, it is, but, like, it's more an experience, and I love games like these, you know what I mean?
Knuckles! Rice Bingle and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place.
I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me.
Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious.
It is?
We have evidence too!
We do?
Rice Bingle, take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered?
The menu.
Wrong choice, Rice Bingle. Let's try again. What could have been distracting Knuckles?
That's when all Steam games get released in terms of time, because time's... Right, yeah.
Used cup sitting on the saloon car's bar. One cup has a lipstick mark on the rim.
I feel like we should talk about the Smash Arcade first, though. Super Monkey Ball arcade machine completely smashed up. It's a shame to see Super Monkey Ball in this state. It really is! It really is. You hate to see it. If you guys haven't played that game, you should. It is a treasure. Examine it!
The arcade machine. Ha! What makes you think I touched it?
Got a brain blast, dude. Time to die. Well, you see, we...
You have no argument here. You are weak.
Ouch. Is that movie, Knuckles? God.
Rice Bingle, let's follow that train of thought again, shall we?
Alright. Dream Gear. I love it, dude. I love this. Oh. Shit. Ow! Fuck! Alright, here we go. Alright, Rice Bingle, we can do this. No choking, Bingle. Shit! How many rings do I lose when that happens? I guess you didn't need to die on purpose, yeah. 5 rings? Okay.
This isn't a tough one, Knuckles.
Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because...
Shit. 2. Oh, that is right, yeah. Yeah, I am gonna get kind of confused now. I'll just look at the time.
Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game.
While Super Monkey Ball has adrenaline pumping Monkey Ball action, this proves nothing about the current situation.
I may have been off the mark there. Let me try again. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... your hair was found at the scene.
Hair? You mean fur?
Ha! See? It's fur! Everyone who's ever said hair is wrong.
Fur? You mean spines?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, because it's technically not fur either. Fur is on his chest, I think. I'm pretty sure. And then spines would just be... Is it quills? Is it still quills if it's an echidna or a porcupine? It's not spines for Sonic. It's quills for Sonic, but I think it's spines for Knuckles.
It doesn't matter, because it seems I'm wrong here. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... the arcade cabinet is covered in punches.
What evidence do you have that the damages are punches?
Come on!
Come on.
What are you all staring my hands for?
Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine! But why?
What if it wasn't him? What if it was the arm?
I needed a punching bag and none were available to me.
Just a sudden urge to punch, huh?
I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us the answer.
How will you...
I'm on it! Rice Bingle, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball!
Thank God. He left genetic
Bring it on.
What? Oh, I guess we're throwing down now. And time to die.
Ha! Now, Tails, get away from that arcade cabinet.
Rice Bingle, try again! I have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed! Or there'll never be a sequel! Hurry!
No, we need a sequel to the acclaimed Super Monkey Ball. Shit. Ah, fuck. God damn it! Good.
Hey, check out my dream gear.
That is pretty impressive, I will say.
The arcade machine is fixed!
Aw, he looks so cute there.
No, don't look at the scores.
Quick, look at the scores!
I'm pulling it up now!
Please, 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 for the love of God, tell me this was released in Japan too. Please tell me this was released in Japan too. Our Nippon friends, our Nihongo friends need to see this as well. They need to see this writing. Oh, that's toast, apple bread, ultimate bagel candy. Are these all chow names? Who the hell? Oh, and me, Rice Bingle.
Okay, what does this tell us?
Nothing, obviously.
It tells us something massive! Look at the name on the top of the list! It's Vector! He's supposed to be in the library card!
Ian Muchler did this? What? The writer or? Yeah, Ultimates for Ultimate Life Form. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I noticed that, Greg. I also noticed that, like, it's a lot like those older games where it's like if you hold the spacebar for a little longer, you do jump a little farther, too.
The picture's beginning to be painted here! You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score! And Vector beat you!
And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet.
Oh, great.
He's punching the air in frustration.
You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here, now!
It's a common name.
You have nothing! Zilch! Nada! Now leave, you two!
Quick, Rice Bingle! Let's try this again!
I just noticed, do the backgrounds for the game change too? Fuck. Fuck! They do, yeah. Yeah, I remember the villain from Despicable Me? Very common name.
Now, Rice Bingle! What proves Vector was here with Knuckles?
The licked nuts. But this doesn't prove that this was Vector, though, right?
No!
I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you! Well, you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday! You and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade!
It's not like... It's not... I wasn't... Don't tell Amy!
I think we're on the right track here.
You just got Vector, oh yeah! Direction and magnitude, oh yeah!
I have to see that movie again, it's been a while.
It's as you say.
Okay, I have to say this is a nitpick. This is a complete nitpick. But I've always hated when, because I understand, right? They're ellipses. It's supposed to like follow a pause, right? But it always drives me insane when I don't see the next word capitalized, because I feel like it's still a pause. It should be there's still periods. They should be capitalized.
It's as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out. When we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me out, destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in, honest. I didn't want to be caught.
I know that ellipses can occur mid-sentence, but like Tarek said, my autism is like, no, it should be capitalized. Siri agrees with me. See? The robots agree with me.
And that's my story and alibi. I've already told you in a bridge version. I've already explained it in a bridge version of this to Amy.
Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what of the cup with the lipstick mark?
Rouge was in here too.
I don't think so, because her lipstick is pink, and the lipstick there is red. So...
It's inconsequential. Not worth mentioning. Just searched around here for something but failed. Made fun of your game and left. Don't make fun of our game and left. Noxious, that one.
See, like that, I feel like that was another sentence. I don't think that was like a run-on sentence. And see, here's another one where it's like a completely new sentence altogether. So that's what I'm saying, like, sure.
But you offered her a drink, apparently.
Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent?
I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, and then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our
Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. Ultim. There's only one person here that I know goes by Ultim. Rice Bingle, can you take a look one more time?
An odd name on the score list. What is Tails talking about?
Bagel? Oh.
All the other names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Ultim?
I'm already 2 steps ahead. Yes.
You may not know Rice Bingle, but there is someone here that goes by the title, The Ultimate Life Form.
There's really someone here that goes by that?
Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by.
Oh, so Shadow was here too.
He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector,
I love that lore though. I love that Shadow was the one that first played Monkey Ball and was like, here, you idiots. Fucking dumbasses. Here's how you play the monkey game. See, you don't control the monkey. You control the board.
Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying.
You all immediately had to compete, huh?
He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not to open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth.
Is it though? Cause what about Amy?
So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her?
No. I think she has some sort of key too.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
That's right. The conductor gave her that special birthday key.
Well, I have a lot of questions.
He's a Super Monkey Ball speedrunner. I can see it.
What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for?
I don't know. They didn't tell me. Even though I asked without cowboy accent.
Stupid shit.
You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves.
This is really good. This is very fun. Like, it's just like a murder mystery, Danganronpa, Phoenix Wright kind of game, but dude, it's the thing about these games is that they're supposed to be entertaining. They're supposed to be like cute little stories with a lot of personality, a lot of character in them, and that's what makes you have fun. Didn't your parents give you the key to the safe on your birthday? Nope. They never gave me the Christmas key either.
More information than I expected to get here, but it seems we can move on.
As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector.
Fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever knocked out Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler.
Liked it better when he wasn't talking to us.
Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Rice Bingle. Let's head to the library.
On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs.
Rice Bingle!
Coming.
Anything new? Anything that I haven't seen before? No? Still the same? Good.
Ready to mosey down to the next car?
No way, dang nabbit.
Well, I guess the investigation can wait a little longer.
You got it, partner.
Onwards!
Check the trash. What? Fuck! Wait, but I did save. Okay, hold on. Hang in there. And speak to Knuckles. Okay, you got it. Oh, it puts me over here now.
Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
Sadly, this one is empty as well.
I already checked the trash. Okay.
Ye varmints better pull up chalks, I say.
Understood, Sheriff.
Yeehaw.
Is that all he says? Okay. Yeah, I already checked the trash, so. The arcade. Oh, shit, the arcade!
I can't believe Tails was able to fix this so quickly. Kid really is a genius.
Okay. You got it, partner. Aw, ye, Knuckles. He did actually say yeehaw. Play Monkey Ball. I would love to play Monkey Ball. I love this too, like the Sonic Generations style, like, title card. It's so cool.
All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need.
Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is high on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Already! Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents.
My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you.
Vector, seems like we have more guests.
Amy, there you are.
Have you found any leads yet?
Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl?
Ah, she knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday.
This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick!
But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl and the master key.
Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye!
That's exactly the way I fucking say the bye whenever I do Amy's voice.
Want to join us in finding clues?
Flattered, but at the pace you two are going, Sonic's murderer will never get found.
Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve.
blah 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 blah. I've got the key. Goodbye.
Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough.
Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. You guys are looking like sussy bakas if I've ever seen some.
Vector, never say that again! I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer!
And I'm, just here to make sure things go well.
Things aren't going, great.
Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder.
Well, I mean, besides that.
Besides murder!
My social skills, non-existent.
I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
Hell yeah. Hold on.
I'm here to ask if anyone's hungry.
Starved! I kill for a chicken parmesan right about now.
Okay, that actually is my favorite food. Chicken parm. Ooh, delicious.
Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now!
I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
And I'm Espio, the poet.
Oh, poet!
I love that, like, Charmy just wasn't invited.
Poetry! A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some?
Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la. Dee 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 dee.
Rather unimpressed if I do say so myself.
Was that it?
I have more if you'd like. Cherry blossoms in the spring.
Oh, I'm satisfied for now, thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
True, he's probably too young for a murder mystery. Fair enough. Except, you know, the fact that most of us here are children. So, whatever.
Rice Spingle and I are here to help establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay.
I promptly picked up a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car.
Yup.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car.
Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door.
Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something.
After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him.
God, is this gonna be on the test? It's probably gonna be on the test. I'm not gonna remember this shit.
More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors?
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him. Then he returned to the lounge car, where he was meant to be stationed.
How do you know that? How do you know all these things if you never left the library? Or, sorry, if you were in the saloon and then came to the library.
When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car.
That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right.
We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened.
With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car.
Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions.
If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you.
And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too.
Thanks, guys! Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues.
Because the cars are in order. It leaves the door to the lounge. You end up in the lounge. I guess so, but he knows that he went to the other room, and then he knows that he returned to the room he's supposed to be in. But how does he know? You know what I mean?
What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true.
We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio is actually in the library car reading. Tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails.
Absolutely.
Oh, I want to see him though. Hey, dude, the fan character from he's got the gamer hat on with the weird eyes. Ian Jr. Is that his name? Ian Jr. I didn't know he had a name. That's hilarious, actually. Map of the train. Oh, that's where the conductor is. Okay, I was like, what? Knuckles? Not. God damn. Okay. They're in the casino. Shadow's in the lounge, and then that's okay. We don't know where Amy is. Could be anywhere.
A Chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. A large text below reads, "Hang in there."
Wow, I really needed to see this.
Huh?
This little Chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. He's an idiot. That's beautiful. If this Chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
The painting on the right, okay.
There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, but okay. Right?
Yeah, I doubt so. Dude, this arm, he's pretty sus. Not gonna lie, arm is pretty sus. Yo! Professor Pickle. See, that's why I didn't name myself Pickle. There would be two of us.
Wow! I wish I could stop and look at all these beautiful books! But Sonic needs me. No time to rest!
All right, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt.
Scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. It's like a kid in a candy shop. In this case, a genius in a train library.
Huh, that's odd. I know some books have fallen out of the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one...
Mirage Express manual.
The user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on.
Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back?
Maybe, but it is interesting, because it starts with the, meaning it could be in T, but at the same time, sometimes people omit the and put it at the end, meaning that it's Mirage Express manual, comma, the, meaning that it would go under M. Let's make a note of this.
Mirage Express manual is added to your inventory.
What's this bright red book?
Oh, yuck! This reeks of this evil scientist, Dr. Eggman! Yup, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book.
What kind of recipes?
Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even in here.
Is it though? Is it really that weird? The menu. What kind of recipes are in it, Tails?
Maybe people just appreciate an omelet.
You may not be wrong.
Ramen and chicken cordon bleu.
Sus. Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month. Wait a second. That's gotta be a clue. Because isn't Gone Girl the story of someone who fakes her death?
Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. It's a trash.
Hate to say it, but that's the third time, Rice Bingle. There's nothing here.
Oh, I really thought there'd be something in here.
Rice Bingle, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin?
No, I'm alright.
I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
You really think so?
Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic.
Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it.
Another part of my autism is like not liking when people just spell okay with okay. I feel like no, it needs to be OKAY. Like if it's gonna be okay, you need to capitalize it. If it's gonna be lowercase, it needs to be the full word.
Rice Bingle, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that.
Screw you guys.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
I mean, I don't have diagnosed autism, but I wouldn't be surprised if I did have autism of some form. I wouldn't be surprised if I was on the spectrum in some capacity, you know what I mean?
Ooh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Ooh. Rice Bingle, look at this! There's a couple maps in here.
This seems to be a map of the library car. Books are organized by genre, which are listed here.
I love a good overhead map. Let's take it.
Library map is added to my inventory. Yeah, okay, feels very... yeah, exactly, Killian. Exactly.
Should we take this brochure about a cave, too? Look, there's stalactites.
Actually, there's stalagmites, because you might be an idiot. Nah, leave it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves.
I love that he actually has a character, too, you know what I mean? Like, he has interests that we're, like, figuring out as the story goes on. Oh, wait, it's autism awareness? Really? Huh.
Scattered books. Dear God, what could they mean?
So many books on the
This is my favorite Tails expression.
So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up.
I mean, it is just, like, 5.
I sadly have no interest in picking up these books.
A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled out a lot of these too, searching for something.
What reckless behavior! I feel sorry for these poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far.
This kid feels empathy for everything.
A globe of our marvelous planet by the name of Earth. Canonically, because they said it in Adventure 2.
I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Even though Sonic never fed me, he always fed Chip. Glad he's gone, if I'm being honest.
Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia if you've ever been there.
I have, actually! If you've ever visited, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle!
Dude, Professor Pickle reference, like, actually said out loud.
He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. At least 2 or 3 cucumbers, sliced thinly, if you please.
I'll keep that in mind, thanks.
Have I watched Tails Tube? I sure have. And granted, they never said it there, but in the games, they've never mentioned Mobius, but they have uttered the name Earth.
This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they?
Citizens of Earth!
I just can't forget exactly what they say, but...
Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car.
Not in like a century. Okay, they haven't said Mobius ever, literally since like Sonic CD. Or like since, I think it was Tails Triple Trouble, which was 1994. Citizens of Earth is like more recent.
When Shadow left the library car, he locked his door on his way out.
He unlocked it?
There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it?
Yeah, I do believe we should.
Shadow's lock is added to my inventory.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go to interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened.
Not yet. Wait, weren't one of these clickable? One of the lights? I thought they were.
Let's just take a pause and sit for a second.
These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me in the right mood to read.
Make me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit.
Rice Bingle, no! Don't fall asleep! There's been a murder, remember?
If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, I'd have one ring.
I guess. I could have sworn I saw that one of these was clickable. Maybe it was just my imagination playing with me. Really? Nothing? I feel like there's something else I'm missing, but I don't know. I can't even click on the brochure thing anymore. Weird.
Should really confirm Vector and SBO stories before moving on to the next car.
Or are you just saying that because you want to look at the books longer?
Either way, we should go back to the investigation.
Okay.
Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best.
It's called Mobius in the novelization of the movies? In the movies? Really? That's strange. You will interrogate Vector and SPL. Ah, shit, really? Isn't Citizens of Earth that RPG? I think you're just thinking of Earth 2 or whatever it's called. Wait, so I talked to either one of them? I can't talk to either one individually? I'm just gonna save here.
Did you bring any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train.
You actually tried to bring a knife on the train?
I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chief in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. A chef, I mean, not a chief.
I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer.
But what if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought.
I may be a butcher, but they... Oh, right. I keep forgetting the talk. Just...
Restarts this.
Can I take your order?
Oh, yes, please! I'm starved!
Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important.
And why would you show the menu to me? That's very mean, Rice Bingle.
Come on, Rice Bingle, why would you tease him like that?
I'm sorry, Jesus.
And here I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool out of me.
Oh, you talked to them individually? Okay, I got it. Okay, thank God.
Look, Rice Bingle, you made him a fool!
Come on, Rice Bingle, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Move things over, but at what cost?
There's nothing else to say to him, right? Yeah.
Never mind.
Nothing like cold cuts for a cold case. Let me know if you need any good old butchering.
Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space?
Okay. Give me a second. I just need to answer this real quick. This is gonna be the last thing we do, by the way. And we'll pick this up tomorrow.
Can I get a poem about space?
I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace.
It's pretty good.
What caused you to drop the vase?
Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem.
He hasn't thought it through, has he?
We're doing 2-hour streams. Yeah. What type of stream will we raid? I don't know. But I will leave you guys to it. I probably won't join you for that just because, I have someone to pick up. But yeah. Did I not notice the chow? No, I've noticed the chow. I for sure have.
What'll it be?
How about a poem about trains?
Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh, wait, there's my lotion.
Wow.
Thanks.
I actually really like that one.
Huh? Really? You rhymed lotion with lotion. Can I take your order?
I have a poem about this. My starved stomach's babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs, Sonny.
Oh, wow. We don't serve any eggs on the train, though.
My talent is wasted on you lot. Very well.
Okay.
So, the two of you don't believe us, eh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't want to be a proper detective. I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Rice, Bingle, and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car.
Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored.
Huh?
What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out.
Seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles.
Examine them?
And that brings our
attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading. Were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a good read. What was the book? Could it possibly have been?
It just presents the manual.
Espio doesn't know you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What if it was the Kama Sutra? What if it was a sex book? What if he was reading tarot? What if he was reading a sex book?
What kind of things do you think I read?
A sex book!
If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what book that might be. Rice Bingle, could you help me out?
All right, Rice Bingle. What book do we think Espio might have been reading?
The map.
Huh! Some detective you are!
Seems like that was the wrong choice. What book could Espio have been reading?
An exhaustive manual of the Mirage Express. Many features and capabilities. Express has many features. Doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat.
A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
If you unsubscribe to see what happens, how dare? Excuse you, sir.
You were both grasping! I knew it!
We got this, Rice Bingle. Let's try again.
Espio studies to become a Riz god. I could see it. Oh, shit. What? Oh, God. Ha! Blue laser fire. Ah, he's throwing kunais at me. The bastard. The fiend. Ugh. Big fan of Sonic and Adventures in the 90s. You think Sonic and his friends are so cute? Why cuter than Mario? I agree. Oh my goodness.
There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio.
Hey now! I won't have you insulting my pal like this!
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, Espio!
Butcher and a poet. Friendship can come from anywhere.
That is indeed a book I was reading. The Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. I like trains.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Rice Bingle, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away.
Oh, I see. Quiz Espio at the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on?
Okay. Cool.
Page 14. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless?
Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards.
I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors.
The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Interesting. It can it?
Seems like Espio aced that question. Rice Bingle, hit him with another one.
Oh, okay. Which page do I choose?
Oh god. There's a lot of pages. Hold on. Page 362.
Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless?
Robotic arms.
Wait, was that the same question? Oh, I feel that was just the same the number doesn't matter. Oh, okay.
Page 231. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy?
No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65.
Interesting. This does not apply if you were over the age of 65. Interesting.
Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over the age of 65.
Last one, Rice Bingle. Let's see if Espio can go 3 for 3.
Gotcha. Which page should I pick last?
Oh, you saw a notification for subscribed. Oh, I see. Damn, this is a long-ass book.
What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations?
An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests.
Interesting.
I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present.
Okay.
Now, did I pass your little test?
Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly.
A poet's brain is often surprising.
I don't know if I'd be bragging about that.
You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
We do.
I have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. A whole book? Like, really? A whole book? He answered all my questions so calmly. It's very impressive.
No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite telling the truth.
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we could...
Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading.
Wait, can I just go back? Or other option? Okay.
I hate to say it, but no.
Huh?
Just goofing. You passed.
Wow, thanks. Thank you for that.
Completed your tests with ease. All my efforts were only to please, but you joked and japed. Said no to my face. Now I wish you were riddled with fleas.
Did you just rhyme a curse at me?
Clearly read the manuals. Those things feel too...
You both had the nerve to... Don't we want to be supporting?
You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murderer... But he has answered all my questions so calmly.
No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth.
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we could...
Espio, is it true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back that up. Rice Bingle?
always puts me on the spot. Okay, Ricebingle, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading. But what?
Shadow's log. Okay. I guess we'll hold on to that for maybe later, but... Wait, what if I do choose the wrong one?
I'm not sure what you're trying to say with that. Don't waste my time.
Not sure that's right, Ricebingle. What evidence do we have that shows someone else would have seen Espio reading?
Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything.
We're up, Ricebingle. Let's get our argument together.
Think.
Consider my time wasted.
Let's give this another go, Ricebingle. Now!
I just noticed that it even has the Game Gear logo on it. Dude, this is very much like those Sega Cafe games. Shit.
Whoop.
Very nice. Oh yeah, the dream. Yeah, you're right.
Shadow walked to the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Frogs are natural gamers.
Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Yeah. Oh, well, you see...
I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy.
So, if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, in that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Ricebingle, one that I would love for Espio to solve.
You gotta believe me.
That cool demeanor is vanishing.
I was so involved with my book that I didn't notice Shadow pass through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I didn't...
Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading? Or did he somehow vanish to not notice Espio's return to the library car?
Was he invisible? Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. He would still have noticed Shadow.
What should I do?
Oh, shit. I don't think it matters. Why is this happening now? I have someone to go...
I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems.
All right, my fellow associate, lay it on me! What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another?
Ricebingle, that's not quite right. When Shadow returned to the library car, Espio and Shadow didn't see each other. What piece of evidence helps explain that? All right, now let's get my thoughts in order.
Oh, shit. Should I just... Fuck.
I felt so close. can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue his line of questioning and...
Ross Bingle, my favorite and beloved employee. Please, protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued.
I have to make sure our guests are
okay. See, the illusion of choice.
Alright, let's look at my thoughts in order. I felt so close. Let me give it another go.
Shit. I thought I was gonna fall into the spikes, just straight up. Fuck! Damn it. What? Damn it. We're good. Is the Dream Gear a joke on the Game Gear? Yeah, on the Game Gear and the Dreamcast.
Whew. Library map? Oh, I see.
See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another.
Looks like you'll have to point out exactly on the map where on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him?
I don't know. Here?
Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book.
I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot.
That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from the spot because a bookcase is in the way.
There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa.
It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you could have seen him.
Oh, thank you, David.
I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt I was grasping, despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now.
Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions.
We did it! Another pair of alibis validated.
Yes! We have done it!
Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise, I could use a breather.
Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow.
Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier.
Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio.
Give 'em heck! And if you need any meat chopped up, just say the word.
I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. Murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose.
At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this.
Come on, Rice Bingle. Let's see what's next.
Coming!
I am loving this game. It's so cute. It's so fun. It's so like, I don't know, man. It's just so like, the art is great. The writing is good. There's so much to enjoy about it. Like, I'm really, really, really enjoying this. I don't know. I guess I just really like, especially when I feel like these are kind of games that I would never play on my own. I would only ever play these with you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I love doing voices and reading and like experiencing stories. I think that's why I enjoy visual novels so much. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've saved. Let's go rate someone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you all so much. Thank you everybody who joined. We had a lot of people in here. I know that people enjoy the games more than they enjoy the comics, which is a shame just because we have so many comics to go through, but I get it. You know, I do understand why. But yeah, I love you all. If you guys have no one to raid, then we don't have to, I suppose, but you know, we always try to. Lightning Farron. Okay, thank you, Greg. Lightning Farron. Oh, Farron. Let's go say hi to Lightning Farron. Because why not? We can show them a good time. All right. I love you all. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yes, and go see the Mario movie if tomorrow or this weekend, whenever. I love you all. Goodbye.